All right, we're joined by Daniel Weichel, who's back in action here on Saturday or on this weekend. Daniel, how's it going, man?
Very good. Preparation is crazy good, and I feel amazing going into that fight, especially fighting in my hometown.
Uh, it's been a bit since we saw you. You obviously retired after the Bellator stint. Like, I know OKTAGON is fighting in your hometown. Like, was that kind of the main reason to come out of retirement, or what kind of was the reason for you to enter your retirement?
Yeah, it was a couple of things, but yeah, being main event in my hometown city was definitely um, an opportunity for me. What I like missed out my whole career, like somehow missed out my career, and always like I saw the sport growing in Germany more and more,
Mhm.
and yeah, as long as I was with Bellator, I couldn't be really part of it, or it wasn't that time for me to be part of it at that time. And now, like after I took some time off from the professional sport and had some distance to it, it all came really together, and it was the right moment, absolute perfect moment for me now.
When did you kind of start thinking that you would be coming back?
It was always there, like more or less, sometimes more, sometimes less, but it never really was a way for, yeah, totally. Like it was always somewhere, I was going into the fights with my teammates when they were fighting at OKTAGON in Germany and all around Europe. So I really enjoyed the shows, and yeah, like when they made the stadium show with 55,000 attendant in Frankfurt, I was like, okay. uh, I in my mind it was a bit there, definitely all the time.
At lightweight, was this just like you didn't want to cut all that weight down to 45? Or what kind of was the reason for this to be a lightweight?
Yeah, the cut to 145 was always a bit tough
Mhm.
for me, and I also like I'm now not way more than I was before, but a little bit. So to me, it was like, okay, I go one for 55.
Your opponent, did it not really matter who it was? It was more just fighting on this date and in your hometown?
Sorry, what was it?
Like, did it matter who you fought, or was it just more about like fighting on this card and like fighting in your hometown?
Yeah, of course, he's an experienced opponent, but like you said, it's like to me now it's more about fighting. Like I compare it to some of my first fights when it was not about ranking, not about titles, not about all that stuff. It was like pure about fighting MMA. And like when I started like thinking like on doing this, it became more of that sort, more of that mentality, like doing MMA and just having like a fight in my hometown with all the people I love around me and my team close by. It's like amazing.
What do you think that walkout is going to be like? Like, have you pictured that?
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, when I walked in with Christian or Max or Stefan to their fights, the atmosphere in Frankfurt is so crazy. Like, of course, the big stadium was another world, but also like where we will fight now. We've been there with Christian Eckerlin for the first time in Frankfurt with I think 10,000 people in there, and the atmosphere. I got goosebumps like it's crazy, and yeah, this I'm really looking forward to that.
Uh, do you worry about ring rust at all? Like, it has been 2 years since you fought, or do you think just because you've been training, like it won't be a huge issue?
Um, I've been training with the guys. I know the feeling to go in there and like right now, I think my mind is at a very good place heading into the fight. I'm I'm sharp. I feel like I changed some very good things leading up to that fight. Like preparation wise, I listened way more to my body, and yeah, we had a great preparation, and I really embrace everything that's coming my way up until Saturday night.
Who is going to be in your corner for this fight?
Will be like Niels Schlegel, who's always in my corner, who's also my manager, and Mehdi Miziri is our jiu-jitsu coach for now for a long time. Dorian Price, who came like I think now 6 weeks ago to be in our gym to help everybody who's fighting also on the card and the pro team, and a very good friend of mine like Max Heine. They will be in my corner, but also I will have like really my very best friends very close by the cage. My parents will be there. My whole family will be. My wife will be there. It will be great.
Is there a lot of pressure on you just like fighting in your hometown? Like everyone's kind of expect you to win, or is it more just like you're going out there, kind of have fun, you get the opportunity? Like, do you think there's pressure? Is it more like you're just kind of enjoying the moment?
Yeah, like for right now, I can just say I enjoy it. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. Even when I picture it, like everybody there, it gives me energy, and I want to carry it that way. Absolutely.
How do you kind of see this fight playing out?
You know, I really feel like the experience that I have, and as far as I analyze his movement and what he's going to do, I feel very confident going into the fight and yeah, having fun.
Is this just a one-off for you, or do you think like you will keep on fighting after this?
I know I have a two-fight contract
Yep.
with Octagon, and yeah, I will do this fight, and then I will go from there. You know, when I started the camp, I also I had to feel a little bit how it will be back at the on the mats, like doing a
Mhm.
full camp, having sparring sessions, how my body will react. But the way my body reacted and the way I felt, I definitely see myself fighting another time, one more time.
Uh, do you care like opponents, or is it just more like just kind of fight? Octagon's huge. Like there is some big names, but like, is it just about kind of? Would you rather fight at home then for both these fights?
I definitely would prefer that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're doing so great, so many great shows in Frankfurt. Of course, also in other big cities in Germany, but yeah, I definitely would prefer to do it in Frankfurt.
What's it like for you to kind of see the rise of Octagon? Because like when you were in Bellator, it was kind of like Bellator Europe was massive, and then with them kind of going away, like Octagon's like not just become like a huge European approach. It's kind of been big, like all over the world, and kind of taken over.
Yeah, they like as I said, they're doing great shows. Like when I was already retired and I watched their shows, it really motivated and inspired me at times. Like it reminded me on the old Pride days,
Mhm.
like when they're having the big shows and some crazy fights, and the atmosphere is so good in the stadiums. So yeah, I really like what they are doing, and yeah, looking forward to that to working with them.
Just final thing I wanted to get you to touch on, like obviously since you last fought, like Bellator's gone away. Like, what do you kind of make the whole MMA landscape and Bellator kind of not being a thing anymore?
Yeah, it's kind of yeah, it's crazy that when I see how time goes by and like an organization where I fought over 8 years is not there anymore, and but it's also like part of my history, of
Mhm.
my fighting career, of my history, or of the history of MMA, and I'm very like I'm very grateful that I can experience like being at the show in Germany where MMA is rising that big. So I'm really grateful for that, and it's kind of a very nice thing for me to tell my story of like my career from the
Mhm.
last 22 years now, and like give the guys in Germany or the people a feeling how it was before that boom in Germany or before MMA got that big.
Actually, just one more final thing. Like, obviously, this isn't it for your career, but like, kind of looking back, like, is there anyone you wish you had a chance to fight, or like, kind of any moments that stick out in your career?
Um, no, I was never that guy. Like, oh, no, no, not that guy. I never had a specific person that I
Mhm.
would like to fight to. Like when I was in Bellator, for me, it was only the goal getting to the top guys, beating them, and fighting top ranked guys. What I did up until the end, and yeah, now I enjoy a bit different perspective on the way of fighting. Like
Mhm.
I still have that, of course, definitely. I have that that mindset to get the best out of me, either in sparring, either in every session. But like I know that I don't have that pressure anymore, like climbing up a ladder in a certain way.
Well, Daniel, I appreciate the time. Thank you so much for doing this, and good luck this
Thank you
weekend.
very much. My pleasure.